That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Man, who on there already?
Me.
I'll be forgetting. I'm always doing something at the beginning of the show.
Always.
I be forgetting we live, baby. We live, baby. Hey, y'all. I don't know who I'm here.
Hey, Kayla.
Come on, next show. Oh, hey, Kayla.
How are y'all doing? Sorry for the delay. Y'all know we didn't mean on the dot, though. Shut up, Corey.
We not shutting the fuck up. That's why you tuned in and hear us talk. So now you sit down.
So, if y'all don't already know, which the people that's here, y'all know, I'm Bambi.
I'm Lady B. The B stands for billion.
And first, I want to start off by apologizing for last week's show. I was not feeling the best. You know, I was kind of shut up, Brandon. Yes, we're on Color People Time. We're not gonna talk about that. We here now. That's all that matters. But anywho, I was not feeling the best. But there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that y'all don't know about that we didn't speak about. But I'm back, bitches, and I got some shit to say. I'm back.
She's back.
You know, hey Tiffany. You know, for everybody who had something to motherfucker say last week, you know, every week ain't gonna be a good motherfucking week. I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling good. Okay, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm very rude.
Hey sis.
I'm very rude because they was very rude to me. Oh, you was finna fall asleep. Oh, you need a shot. Shut the fuck up. I didn't need nothing but the surgery that I'm getting tomorrow. But I feel good right now. Anywho, I'm back, bitches. And I got shit to say. So, anyways, hush, Corey. I'm trying. I'm getting it together. So,
spit it out, then, baby. Don't rush us. Didn't we say sit down and shut
the fuck up? So, if y'all didn't see earlier this week, you know, the messiness that happened in the group where the motherfuckers tried to bring shit from other groups into our groups, into this group. And behind the scenes was in our inbox, trying to do messy little shit. Bitch, you're not gonna mess us up. You're not gonna break this motherfucking bond. Like, I don't know what the fuck he was mad about, but that's what the topic is today. How social media has ruined a lot of these motherfucking men.
Women too.
Period. People, period.
Yeah.
But really the men. And we don't know if they was bitches behind the scenes before and social media just like made it more apparent. Maybe like,
you know what I think it is? Guys didn't used to be petty like that.
They didn't.
And now like they petty because I guess petty is in, but it's not attractive on a man.
It's not.
Because you should have better things to do.
And it's mainly these Facebook comedian motherfuckers who think they funny and they not. They fucking corny as hell. And then they doing all of this. Leave the gossip in the females. Gossiping is definitely a female trait. The messiness is that doesn't make you attractive. And it's normally, what did I call them earlier? BBM, SpongeBob, and Patrick looking motherfuckers. It's normally them. It's normally them motherfuckers who always got something to fucking say. I'm rude. I'm sorry because the shit got under my motherfucking skin, and it goes for men and fucking females.
Right. It's not just for the men.
It's not just for the men. It's not just for
social media ruin women in other ways. Okay.
Not just the men. Mm-mm. Yeah, because you know
it ruined everybody because everybody tell all their business and then be telling you to mind your business, but you put all your business on social media.
But then it started off with just being First, it was fake. It was just a whole lot of fake. It's still a whole lot of fake shit. But it started off with being fake. And then, I guess they got a little piece of pussy from being a little bit funny. And so then they thought they was fucking comedians.
They can be whoever they want to be.
They can be whoever they want to be. So then they try to turn into comedians. But
because we do like funny guys.
But it's the line between funny and corny.
But you can be funny and not petty though.
Yeah. Or messy. Like trying to start fights between females, trying to drive wedges between females. Leave that shit alone.
Gossiping. Like bitches. It's like I think that we didn't know that though.
Yes.
I think before social media, maybe we just didn't know.
It made it easier for them to
so
do
much, but like now it's so blatant and apparent. And it's not all guys. I mean, if you don't gossip, then don't feel like, I ain't hit you if it ain't you. Hit the dogs with the car.
Right. Like
but
and then like and it's a lot of I don't know what the motive is. And that's what I don't understand. Is it pussy? Is it to make themselves look better? I think it's
attention.
Yeah.
Attention is the biggest drug now. Everybody wants attention. I just want some money.
Right. And maybe and then it is, then I got to thinking with the pandemic and everybody, being indoors and not really interacting like that, it's like they really searching for attention now. Like they going extra hard when really a lot of these motherfuckers need therapy.
Y'all know I'm a big advocate for therapy.
They need fucking
everybody needs therapy, especially if you're black. My opinion. I think every black person needs therapy because they really be testing us, and especially with everything they show us now on social media. Like they just give us PTSD because they trying to do something to us mentally. Your mind is your strongest thing. They know if they mess with our mind. Right. So ain't nothing wrong to go to therapy. Y'all. I'm trying to tell you, y'all got them jobs. Them jobs have free therapy for you. You better go back there and get them an insurance plan, Medicaid, all that stuff. You better go talk to somebody.
They be bored and don't have nothing to fucking do. So it's like I'm finna start some shit. I'm finna do something. I need something to fucking do. I need some attention.
I feel like they ain't got no money.
That too. They need to go get some. They need to go get a couple of motherfucking dollars. They need to go do something.
But some of them do have money. And it just be like, because you ever seen a dude that's like really a lame, but he just got money, so he think he like somebody, but he just really just got money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm trying to fix my face. Fix yours.
I just got mad all over again because like the shit that the motherfuckers tried to do. Like, first off, and okay. Let me let y'all in a little bit more about why I'm mad. First, you had the damn SpongeBob bitch who all she had to do was text me, but you trying to cancel our fucking account. You got that first. That was one thing that was going on behind the scene, which, bitch, we not broke over here. We got money. We updated. You could have reached out to me and contacted me, but I don't know what the fucking problem is. Like, so then
Papa.
Then, you had the bullshit being coming into the group and then trying to go behind the motherfucking scenes. Slander hour, huh? No, it ain't slander hour. It is what the fuck it is.
You shouldn't take any offense to it if it's not you.
Right.
Because obviously you see the same thing.
Right.
I know you ain't sitting around acting like you don't see motherfuckers niggas being bitches online.
Right. And then
but if it's not you, you shouldn't. We say females too.
Right. They coming at people in.
This is something that happened to us that we're speaking on.
Right. Coming in our inbox, both of our inboxes with screenshots and stuff like that. That is not something that a man should do. If you did something, own up to it, because I have no problem owning up to my shit. You just own up to it. You don't have to throw somebody else under the bus. Try to throw somebody under the bus to try to make you look better. If you did it, you did it, and that's just the bottom line. And that's that bitch shit that really, I feel like social media plays a lot in that, because if he was standing in front of our face, would it have gone down that way? But you're going from inbox to inbox, like that's some bitch shit. I don't get that. I don't understand it. Like, what happened to a man being a man? If you said some shit and you did some shit, stand on that shit. Y'all said it. You ain't got to throw nobody else under the bus. You did it. Because I'm gonna be upfront about it. Y'all said it.
That's me too. That's why I just say, you know me, I say everything to everybody's face.
Right.
That way it ain't no confusion.
And then going from group to group, trying to start stuff to try to make it like I don't understand that. I don't get that. What attention do you need? It make you look like you ain't had no pussy in a long time. Or dick, because again, this is for men and women. It make it look like you ain't got none, you lonely, you suffering. Like that's what it really looks like. And I mean, find you somebody.
You're not gonna find nobody doing nothing like that because it's unattractive.
If they find, maybe the best motherfuckers need to get together, and like that's literally all they do. And I've seen it. They sit and go online all day and just look for mess to gossip about and spread around and come back
mad at everybody about mad at everything
in the world
that everybody do. If you go buy a pair of shoes, they mad you shouldn't have bought the shoes. If you go on a trip, you shouldn't have went on the trip. If kids still in school, they want to know why the kids ain't going to vacation because they going to school. Right. Let these people go on their vacation.
And then, it was said,
everybody be so worried about what they doing, what
everybody else doing. And then it's a lot of, oh, well, I'm just speaking the truth and people hate the truth. No, people don't like your unwarranted opinion. Why do you feel we need to know what the fuck you think? Why do you keep that shit to yourself? Who made you important? Why do you think we fucking care? Keep that shit to yourself. You're not the spokesperson for our niggas. And then they get on there and they be like,
that's the thing,
shaming females. And especially if you got your own female at home, why are you worried about what's in the streets? You ain't in the streets, so why the fuck is you worried about what I do in the streets?
Mind your business.
Mind your motherfucking business.
Keyword, mind your business. Everybody mind your business.
For you.
We won't have no issues.
Right. These unwanted ass opinions, like everybody got like, why?
Well, I think these days though, a lot of people get on social media to stir the pot.
Yes.
It's a lot of pot stirring, but I feel like
but you see it more from men now than you do women.
Well, because a lot of women are focused on their bag.
Getting their bag. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, any way possible. Y'all can talk about the girls to get the OnlyFans or whatever. Like, I ain't mad at you. Do what you do. If that's how you gonna get your check, at least they getting some money. I mean,
what advice can I give a bitch nigga to help him see the error of his ways?
Only Jesus can help them.
I can't help them. Therapy. Go to therapy. That's all I got to say. Go to therapy, get your rocks off. I don't know. I don't know. I don't live like that, so I can't tell them what to do.
Yeah, because I don't know what. I think it's like for me, I can't even relate to it because my mind don't work like that.
Right. I don't
like me and my cousin was talking about it Friday. How it's like, even if you have like you and your friends, me and other people I hang with, we not like that. Like we can have sell the same stuff, do the same things, no hate, and it's all motivating. We teach each other what we know, but a lot of people, they can't do that because I don't know. Do people feel like if they help you make money, that's gonna take out their pocket? Like y'all ain't just see they just printed trillions of dollars last year because everybody needed money.
They don't want to see you win.
Like it's plenty of money.
They're so miserable in their own life
I don't understand
that they don't want to see somebody else win. Misery loves company.
But I just feel like what's meant for you is for you. You can't take what is for me.
People don't see it like that. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's like they just try to stop your bag. I've been having that issue go on.
But we had that conversation before. Like your haters be the closest people to you sometimes. Like they hate so much when you in your winning season that they don't want to see you, and like
they motivate me.
Right.
They motivate me because all this little stuff you've been doing on my page, on my business page and stuff trying to stop me. When I tell you they don't put so much fire up under me and I got so much stuff coming. Stay tuned.
Y'all know I'm always messing with my lash. I'm sorry. They get on my nerves. I be wanting to rip them off.
The motto for this year should be make them matter. If they mad, make them matter.
Yeah. Yep. I don't understand. So do y'all think it's because people feel like social media is a safe place to do this kind of shit? Because in person, it would have been a different ball game.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Because they know you can't necessarily get touched.
That's
doing
why
all that online.
Right. That's why I said if they would have been in our face, doing the things that they were doing behind the scenes, it would have gone completely different. But because you have this safe space, the internet, and you probably won't ever meet these people, you can do whatever you want to do. You created this whole personality, this whole persona, and you don't really be about that life.
Faith said, what do we feel about sneaky behavior? What you mean by sneaky behavior?
Yeah.
Like, as in, elaborate, because they can go so many different ways.
It really can.
And go, so what do you mean by sneaky behavior? Like in a relationship, like in a friendship, business-wise, like, give me a little more. Because I got an opinion. I'm trying to tell you.
They be sneaky on so many different levels.
That's what I'm talking about. All aspects. We'll be here all night. We'll be here all night.
They be sneaky on many different levels.
I guess I feel like when a person show you who they are, then move accordingly. Y'all know that's my favorite thing. You gotta move accordingly.
You do.
When people show you who they are, stop. I feel like we give people too many chances. It's okay to give a person one, maybe. I feel like one chance and done. Honestly, because we grown adults. We all too old. People know what they be doing, but people do make mistakes. People are human, so that's why you have to. Sometimes people can do stuff with other people that they can't necessarily do with you. So you have to let people know what your boundaries and what you gonna go for. You know, because people they do that. So I just feel like, but when a person show you, and if I come to you and I tell you, no, I'm not with that, and you do it again, then on any aspect, whether it's you borrow money from me, then pay me back, whether if you cheated, whether if you gambling away all your money. Whether if you're sleeping all day, you ain't got no plans. Whether if it only got hard once, then next time it didn't get hard again, then you got an issue. I'm not staying with you. Once you show me who you are, I'm gone.
Once you notice it, what's your response?
I move accordingly. I'm out. I don't say nothing. I don't address nothing because I feel like people adults. People know what they be doing.
They know what they did.
I feel like when you go ask somebody something when it's blatant, obvious what they're doing is because you want them to be able to give you a good enough excuse for you to continue to mess around with them or continue to deal with them.
They want that reaction.
I don't need
They want that reaction because, you know, that's giving them attention. That's giving them more attention than they should have. They want their reaction.
And what did we say? And also, if somebody is like, if you notice, because sometimes you could be wrong. If you notice something and you move accordingly, you start messing with somebody, if that person really didn't mean to do something to you, they're gonna notice you gone and they're gonna see what's up. But if a person know they really doing sneaky stuff and you get it, they gonna know you find out, so they're not gonna say nothing. So if I never hear from you again, I know what you did.
They hide. They're going to hide, because they don't want you to reach out and touch them in real life, so they hide. They
don't never see them. No, you know what they is, right? It's like a person will do something and then it's like every place they know that you go, they will never visit again.
They won't interact with you on any level, especially if they know you about that life, because they don't want you to reach out and touch them. They ain't gonna say shit to you on social media. They ain't gonna say shit to you outside. Nothing. They ain't gonna like shit.
But you'll catch them watching.
Yeah,
you know, anything that they show you what people, the views, they're gonna be on there.
They gonna watch, but they not gonna say a damn thing. They never do, because they know
it's nothing to be said.
Right.
They know they got caught up. What you gonna say? What you gonna say? Oh, right, nothing to be said. Just when you notice it, keep it moving. That's the problem. Stop giving people all these chances. Ain't none of us Jesus, God, or nobody else. I ain't giving all these chances. You got to find somebody else. Now listen, I'm not holier than thou. I am me.
I don't even want to give
and it's best for me to keep it moving. Right, I'm gonna give you, maybe one, but then that one chance depends on, because people think you always supposed to get a second chance. That's You might not even get a one chance. It depends on how much I like you, how much value you have. If you ain't got enough value in the game, you're not going to get that.
A lot of them that do that, they're just nobodies. I think outside of the social media world, a lot of people that's doing that, they would really be. The social media made them somebody. You know what I'm saying? They're really a nobody in real life. Nobody knows you. Nobody is saying your name. Nobody is even worried about you. So that's why you feel like you need to come on here and be relevant and make yourself. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, because I'm not trying to be relevant. I just sit back and be myself, and I don't have to be nobody. I'm not trying to start gossip. I'm not trying to be petty. I'm not trying to be messy. But that's what the fuck they do. Who toxic?
I'm not the toxic one, so I can't even relate. Because I can't relate. You have to let Mo answer that because I am not toxic.
Why am I always the toxic one?
He really didn't say that. You just claiming the toxic one.
Because you just said it.
Well, I just said that I wasn't.
So
you took ownership of that. It could have been anybody watching. I'm just saying I can't answer it because I'm not toxic, so I don't understand being a toxic one. I am more of a clean body of spring water that someone has threw something toxic in, and then I get contaminated, and then I get you sick back. You know.
So I done rubbed off on you. Is that what you saying?
No, I've always been like that. I've always been I've always given back what I've gotten times 3. I've always believed in that. So if you give me good, you're gonna get great. If you give me, bad, you're gonna get,
I wouldn't say I'm toxic though.
I mean, but you said you were toxic a couple of times. You want me to bring the messages up? Let me go to because you don't delete anything.
So you bring up text messages now? That's what you do?
I'm just wondering. Just own it. No, just own it.
Listen, what makes me toxic?
I don't know. You tell me. We ask you all the time.
I don't know. Is it because I ghost people? A lot of people call me that, and I don't understand why.
Probably because you call yourself that.
I don't even be calling. I was calling me bougie last night, and my cousin was like, "Oh, but this motherfucker toxic." And I was like, "Oh, why? Why? I don't understand."
I don't know. People don't call me toxic. What's y'all's definition of toxic?
Shut up, Brandon. What you say?
You.
Who you talking to? Oh. I'm not in that one. You staying out of that. I'm staying out of that one. Because I don't know. I don't know to say anything. Staying out of that. I don't know. I don't know why they call me toxic, and that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why people have labeled me as toxic.
Okay, what do I consider toxic?
There are different levels.
A person that is like a narcissistic person, a person that gaslights you, like toxic, like how a man beat up, like or a woman beat up a man and then make it their fault. But a lot of times, if I beat you up, it do be your fault.
It was his fault when I beat him up. I did some fighting, but I was fighting back.
What else? What is toxic? Toxic is like. It's like,
oh, forget you. He said he was talking to you. Me being a Virgo, toxic goes without saying. Why? Why do y'all think Virgos are so bad?
See,
we are not that bad.
Y'all are, especially them Virgo men. But I'm gonna tell you what I figured out. What I figured out about Virgo men. It's not even that Virgo men are horrible. Y'all are sensitive. Y'all are too sensitive.
All Virgos are sensitive.
Virgo, yeah, y'all are. The Virgo men are too sensitive though.
Yeah, they are.
I ain't toxic because no, you might as well take that back, baby.
And I think it's because like the Virgo women, like when we get hurt,
I'm a reflection of whoever I'm with.
Thank you.
So how about that? I'm a reflection of whoever I'm with. So,
but
I'm an adapter. Or survivor.
So, like with Virgo women, when we get hurt, we turn to violence. Virgo men, they cry. They're not gonna turn to violence as much as it.
No, because I'm really sweet until you do something to me. I don't think that's toxic. It's toxic when if somebody hurts my feelings.
Shut up, Corey.
And then I react. Then that's not toxic. That means that you shouldn't hurt my feelings.
Like, why is it
that's all?
That's a Virgo.
Look,
why is it that
I am a Libra, so that's just the thing. I'm 0, 100 or in the middle.
But like, why is it that we're called toxic for reacting, but they're never called toxic for doing the shit?
They are called toxic. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are toxic. Y'all be. Ain't nobody got no hats on. Go to lids.
I'm sweet. I'm very sweet. I'm the sweetest person ever. Right, Toya. We don't bother nobody.
I get along with Virgo women though, but Virgo men, our business. I can't date them.
We don't bother nobody.
They get on my nerves. I'll let wine and
I don't like Virgo men.
I can't do it. They be too sensitive.
I don't like Virgo.
Every time you turn around, something hurt their feelings, or they feeling some type of way. Motherfucker can't even get a flat tire without panicking. I can't do it. I can't do. I don't. I got. That's why I got roadside, baby.
I mean, I don't panic, but my feelings do get hurt a lot.
Girl,
it just be little stuff.
Don't nobody want to hear that. Who said that? Don't nobody want to hear that.
Corey.
I wish she shut up. Mind his business. He the main one need to come here and sit down and shut up. Toxic ass. He the one that's toxic. What's the comment?
Toy laugh. And then she joined again. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna tell myself.
Yeah, don't tell yourself. I'm not toxic, y'all. I can't answer that. I don't know.
Me neither.
I'm just a reflection of whoever I'm with.
Y'all have to tell us what y'all mean by toxic, because I really don't know. I don't understand.
That's toxic. That.
I really don't know. I don't be doing anything. I just be minding my business, you know.
I feel like both people should be breadwinners in a relationship.
Yeah.
But I feel like it should be spent differently.
I don't know. I don't agree on the whole a man doing everything. Like, I understand a man wanting to be.
I don't think everything, but I feel like
the major stuff.
Bills.
The major stuff.
I feel like the man should pay the bills, and then I take care of buying everything else, the trips, the savings, because somebody gotta save.
But like, you know what I'm saying? But realistically, like in the way that things are now, it's hard to do that. Our economy is fucked up. It is. We the niggas with money now.
But no, I think everybody should be the breadwinner. I think the woman and the man supposed to bring money in.
Yeah.
I think the woman's supposed to have her business at home, because I shouldn't have to go to work and clock in and work for the right man, because that's not right.
I agree with that.
But I think that both should bring in money. Shouldn't nobody be sitting around doing nothing. Now
I done been that. I would never ever.
I don't like doing. I've done that too. Like, had somebody pay everything, but honestly, it gets boring.
Because then they start feeling like and then it comes to some men will feel like they own you, like you're their property, and that's why I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could treat you any kind of way. Yeah, like they could treat you any kind of way because they pay all the bills. Like, and you got curfews and shit. What you talking to?
Like, really, you shouldn't even have to give your woman no curfew. If you was laying that pipe right, she gonna make sure she home. You ain't got to say no curfew, baby, because as soon as that drink get in, we're gonna order that plate and be on our way.
I believe in 50-50. I just believe in 50-50 because
what? Life period or bills or what you talking about?
No, he was talking about relationships.
Like on what? Like, I don't know, because I'm kind of gender role-ish too. Like, I'm not taking out no trash. I feel like my man should take out the trash now. I don't care if my man don't know. I don't care if he don't know how to cook. I'll make sure that we eat. But he gonna have to take that trash out. You know.
I guess I don't feel
be able to know if I need an oil change or something, change the tire.
Now
that I feel like it's certain. I don't know. Yeah. I'm old school with certain stuff, so I feel like it's certain gender roles that I still go by. Like, I mean, I believe I'm supposed to cook for my man and make sure he's straight and, you know.
Yeah, but like when it comes, I guess
make sure he leave the house with his belly full, his balls empty. You know.
Yeah, but like when it comes down to like bills and stuff like that, I'm 50-50.
I feel like he should pay the rent or the mortgage.
Something about me.
And I will pay my car note.
Something about me, not like it will make me
no,
feel
he can pay my car note. I don't know. Can we go 50-50 on the car note? I don't have no man, so I don't know.
It makes me feel some kind of way. I don't know. Yeah.
Not me. It does. Make me feel happy, child.
It makes me feel some kind of way.
Not me. It make me feel happy. Make me feel loved all inside.
I guess.
Then I get to go buying and presents, taking them places and doing all types of stuff.
I mean, you still do that, but
no, not if I'm paying them bills, because now I don't have to pay them bills.
Brandon said, if you gonna go buy some gender shit, go buy all the gender shit.
I will. I ain't taking out no trash. I don't have no problem with gender roles. That's not an issue for me.
I got boys. That's what they for. So I ain't worried about that. When the boys,
I have no issue with. I've been in relationships like that where I've been the complete gender role of a female. With what you're supposed to do, not working. cooking and cleaning and.
I don't believe in gender roles like that. Not anymore. I don't.
It's certain stuff I don't do. I'm not taking out that trash. I'm not pumping my gas. We in the car together. It's certain stuff I'm not doing.
I guess I was.
If I'm do all that, I need to be by myself. That's why my mom made me independent. If I'm with you, I ain't supposed to be independent. You supposed to be the man.
I don't believe it. I don't know. I just don't.
Yeah, I do. So
I never really thought about it like that, but yeah, I mean, it's certain stuff like chivalry isn't dead. There's certain men that are going to do that. You know, they're going to pump your gas for you and things like that. Okay, that's
I feel like you got to pump my gas if you're gonna be my man and we in the car together. Ain't no some gonna do it and some not. Because if I get out to pump this gas, you gonna stay your ass at the damn gas station.
Yeah, that I agree on. But okay. Is he supposed to take your car and get it filled up even if he's not with you, is he supposed to take your car and get it filled up?
No, I get my own gas. If we not together, I'm saying if we together, I feel like he is supposed to take your car and get it cleaned out. Cool. He is supposed to take it. My man is supposed to take my car and get it cleaned out. You should want me up there with all them men that be washing the cars.
Who finna shut up, Brandon?
What do you say?
He said cooking, cleaning, shutting up. Don't forget, I ain't shutting up. I ain't shutting up.
Who said we had to shut up? My grandmother never shut up.
Why?
And she full gender
right.
role.
Mine didn't either. She knew she cussed my granddaddy out every day. Fucking day. Every mother. Who came up with this idea that women are supposed to shut up and not have
who
a
you
voice?
Gonna talk to? You just want to sit in there?
Who came up with that? Like, I don't understand.
I feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody,
need to shut the fuck up sometimes.
I thought the point of a relationship is having like a best friend. So aren't you supposed to be talking to your best friend? Right. So right. That don't even make sense.
Why
you need therapy.
What if your significant other is not financially stable? Are they not financially stable when we get together, or do they fall off? Because that's a difference. Because if they
are they trying?
Right. It's a difference.
It's it's other stuff to that.
It can go like if they fall off. I would, if you're trying to do better.
If you fall off, that's what I'm saying. If you fall off, it's my job to make sure you get back right.
But then you also gotta want that for yourself because you can want it for somebody all day and all night, and they don't want it for their damn self. And then I got to go. If
you're not putting no effort in, I can't help you.
Yeah, I like.
No, they not.
Who? When?
They might be, but you know what? That may be the same. I ain't gonna say that, Corey, because that could be the view from a man's point of view, like a woman's point of view, like we feel like it's certain that be winning. So. I don't know. Maybe they are.
You know who really is?
That's what I'm saying.
All the hoes is married, bitch. Like, maybe I didn't do it right.
I don't know.
I ain't doing enough or something.
Listen to these men out here.
Right. The hoes is married. Like, they got rings on their fingers and shit. Like, I ain't doing right. What the fuck?
Now she empty.
Right.
No. That would difficult. Reset.
I need to redo. Let's go back and redo. We're gonna try this shit again. We're gonna bring that bike.
Sound the trumpets, baby.
We're gonna
bring that bike.
Bring it bike.
we got to do rebids. We need to do something right.
I'll try these whole days again because clearly I did something fucking wrong. I didn't do enough.
Up somewhere.
I fucked up somewhere.
And that was not my problem.
But you know, I was engaged. I was engaged 3 times.
I was engaged twice.
I was engaged 3 times, but I didn't want to marry them.
I wanted to marry one, and then the other one was just like because
one used to beat my ass. One, I think he might have been gay. You remember? You remember? Know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm completely lost. Give me a hint.
When you told me I was gonna be in the basement. Huh? No, bitch. Never mind. No,
Oh.
Remember he used to go to Pride all the time, or down there with Pride all the time.
Yeah.
I think he might be gay a little bit, but he really did want to marry me. Like when I had the last baby, he didn't like that at all. But anywho, and then the other one, you know, he went on the run, and when he went on the run, he got married up there. He ain't never came back. He never came back.
Left your ass.
And she had 5 kids, 5 baby mamas.
Girl, thank God he left.
And he was on child support for all of them. They like, as soon as he would just cross the line, they was gonna lock his ass up.
Stop it right there in his tracks. I don't know. It depends. I'll be lying sometimes. It depends. It depends on how much I like the person. Because if I like him, I might lie. We'll be lying.
I lie.
We'll lie at first. Like, it just depends. If I really don't like you, then I'm gonna. It depends.
I'll finish it, go home and block them.
Yeah. Be like, it never again. Or I'll stop it in this track.
I have no problem.
It just depends. People. Because if I'm in a mood, then you got to stop. Because we're not finna finish this. This is not going anywhere.
Now, am I old? Never mind. Shut up. My old days. Leave and go somewhere else. God damn it.
I'm so sick of you.
I told y'all I'm bike. I'm bike. Yeah. I lie, and I'm guilty of that. I'll feed their ego.
Yeah, we gotta stop doing that.
We do.
But then it's like, I don't be really necessarily see, I'm not toxic, I'm not mean. I don't be wanting to hurt nobody's feelings.
I don't be wanting to bruise.
But then sometimes I don't care. But it just depends. But I gotta start caring about myself more.
It depends on their...
No, but you know what? We gotta start caring about ourselves more.
Right.
Because but you know what? You're wasting my time.
Right. It depends on their attitude. You know how, like, if they're humble, you know what I'm saying? But if they bragging and they're like, them be
that's why you can't even let them get away with it, because the moment you like let them feel like it was everything to you, then next thing you know, they always, come on, let me tear it up. And the whole time you're like, oh, I should have just told you. Okay, so what do? So do you finally tell them? I feel like this year, I'm gonna be very honest, like, I just can't do it. We just gonna have to stop.
I don't talk to them no more. But this year is different. I don't talk to them no more.
But would we just tell them, like, would we, instead of just ghosting them, should we just say, like, sit down and say, okay, listen, hey.
We're gonna do an intervention.
Like, listen,
sir.
Hey, you know, I'm just trying to be honest with you because I feel like you need to know. But, like, no, like, you know, that, you know, for me, it wasn't really hitting on that end.
Are men going, if a woman sat you down and told you that your sex was whack, are you going to listen?
No, they get mad. They're going to be defensive.
Are you going to listen? I have told one dude one time that it was little and it was
like ghosting like here. Yeah.
Right.
But shouldn't we just tell them the truth? Because then they walk around thinking they the bomb. They don't know why you ghosted them.
Even if
they know?
Even if we told them the truth, they're not going to listen. They're not gonna listen. They're gonna think that we lying. I did one guy.
They try to put it on you.
They try to put it.
Yeah.
Oh, you just ain't got no walls.
Yes, I do.
I tried to grip that little shit.
Come
still
on.
Ain't felt nothing.
Come on, sir.
And the one dude that said that he was uncircumcised. I'll never do that again ever.
I don't like uncircumcised.
Listen,
I don't like the way it looks. It's like it bothers me.
Like, can we go get that cut out? We go get you circumcised.
And then I can show up, no, like here, you think I'm about to put it in my mouth.
Have you ever lived a double life?
No, too real for that.
Yeah,
I just be single and do what I want to do.
Yeah,
Is it? First of all, my mind ain't good enough. I be done called the wrong person talking about something else. Then see, I can't got time for it. I just be single.
Yeah, I've never lived a double life. I've never.
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I don't either. I can't. What we lying about? What's the lie?
Lies?
What's the lie? I've never lived a double life.
I ain't either.
Just
because you living a double life, baby. Y'all gonna stop trying to put y'all selves in our shoes, baby.
I don't have that kind of energy.
I don't either. I'm trying to get some money. I ain't got time to be double life or nothing. Unless you talking about double life, like when I go to work. Hello, I'm Sarah. And when I get off, I'm a real nigga. Then yeah, that's about a double life as I get. I changed up to make that coin. I adapted in. But you know, other than that, I ain't living no double life.
Yeah.
What kind of double life you living?
Right. What Come on, show and talk about it.
If you talking about laying in the street and creeping the bed, baby, that's the type of double life. I'm doing that. Shoot. Choking on the toothbrush but swallowing when I later on. That's it. It's the only kind of double life I'm living.
That's not a double life.
He's talking about double life.
I'm not drinking alcohol today.
I said, I know I was just looking at this. Don't even look right.
I can't drink alcohol today, y'all. Yeah, I can't do it. I've never had that kind of energy to do a double life. Is that anything else you want to talk about? Because that's all I had. I just had to get
got
shit off
something.
my chest.
This is what I got to say. Do 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 do. If you know, you know. If you got the trumpet, the trumpet is sounding, ladies, fellas.
What's the trumpet?
None of their business. Do, 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 do.
We might.
Let's go, baby.
We might. We didn't do it right the first time, so goddamn it, let's bring it around town.
Spin the corner.
Spin the block.
Keep me up.
But yeah, we said that this show isn't going to be, we weren't going to do long. This show, I just had some shit to say. Really wanted to just apologize to y'all for last week and not being at my best. But that's the thing about this podcasting thing. I'm not gonna be my best all the time.
Neither.
And if we're not our best, we don't need y'all coming to us like, oh, you need a shot. You need this. You don't know what the fuck going on. Shut the fuck up, mind your damn business. We'll come bike. We'll be bike. It ain't gonna be like that all the motherfucking time. We get sick. We be hurting shit. But you know, we still doing it for y'all. But next week there will not be a show.
No.
Maybe. I told y'all last week, but I don't have the oral surgery until next week. So we'll see how I feel. But more than likely, we ain't doing it.
That's the way you say oral.
And the word of the day is oral.
Not to be confused with oval.
Oh, stupid, man.
Oral.
The word of the day is oral.
The word of the day is esophagus.
Sounds so good. I don't even want to talk about the shit. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm going to get mad.
Esophagus.
I'm going to get mad. I don't even want to talk about it.
The word of the day is, how do you deal with a motherfucker with whole tendencies, but you still want to move accordingly? Simple. That's how you deal with everything. You move accordingly. If the bitch is a hoe and you still want to fuck it, then you treat it like a hoe you want to fuck. Right. And you move, how you want to move too.
I'm a reflection of you.
I'm a very much a believer of moving accordingly.
I'm not going to get my feelings involved.
Yeah, definitely don't do that. But I mean, some people, that might be, I feel like, okay, no, you know what I'm going to tell you though, honestly, you got to like what you like. I think that's the biggest misconception. If you like hoes, then get you a hoe and marry that hoe. Like, if that's what you like, if you like strippers, if you like drug dealers, if you like pimps, if you like, short, tall, white, whatever, whatever you like. Hey, boo, whatever you like, just get that. Stop worrying about everybody else's opinion on what you gonna do, because only you can live with you, and you the only one got to live your life. People gonna always have something to say. If you don't got nobody, you're a lonely motherfucker. You got somebody gonna have something to say. You ain't supposed to be with that person. Why are you talking to that person? Some this and that. Don't worry about this shit. You just sit back and do you. Be nasty and make money. That's it.
But if they got whole tendencies, I'm not gonna. You gotta show me different before I can even.
But some people like hoes though.
I'm saying that. I'm not saying don't deal with them, but
if you show me her tendencies, then
I'm only gonna deal with them.
I'm gonna treat you like a hoe.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I'm only gonna.
I'm a little daddy. What's up, you? You understand? At 3 o'clock at night. What the fuck you talking about? If you got all tendencies, baby, then I'm gonna treat you as such.
What you do?
When I leave the club, I'm knocking on the door.
Bring that dick here.
Yeah, drop on draws, baby.
Do y'all men like when we talk to y'all like that, or does that scare y'all if we too aggressive?
Hoes is fun, right? Everybody fun. I don't discriminate.
But seriously, though, men do. Does an overly aggressive woman, does that turn you off?
I think it depends.
I be wondering because I be very blunt sometimes. Listen, I want to, I want to suck your dick and jerk out your dick. Does that scare you? You be like, wait,
when you catch yourself,
then I be like, wait, like. I want to know how does that make y'all feel? I'm definitely, yeah. You definitely have to.
I feel like I don't even, but you know what? Even with that, you don't give that same energy to every guy because every guy don't.
Decatur said he loved it.
Every guy don't bring that out of you. I feel like some guys don't even know I talk like that.
Right.
They probably on here like, what? Oh my God.
Why didn't you that person?
Because you didn't, I didn't feel like you was going, you know what I'm saying, do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't like
you know, is you going to choke me? Or are you scared?
Look,
some guys are scared.
Look, I'm sorry, baby. You did not make it to the next level.
You didn't.
Your time.
What are you going to do? How nasty is she? How far we going? How far we taking this?
Little bitch.
And then Tyrone Biggums. I mean, it just depends because some really don't. Some don't bring it. You don't want to talk to them like that because you don't even want them doing like that because you know they ain't gonna do it right.
Right.
I feel like that goes back to like hood niggas. Like, I'm sorry, it is something about motherfuckers that's been through something and grew up a certain type of way and did certain shit. It's like their bedroom game hit different. Like they know when to flip you, when to turn you, when to slap you, when to choke you. When
the young boys, bitch.
I like the young ones that know I'm not gonna be the. I had a young one tell me he was the sugar daddy.
Okay,
I'm glad you know I ain't no sugar mama. I ain't no sugar mama.
I'm definitely a cougar.
I mean,
in a way,
I'm not no sugar mama. I'm not finna. I still expect the man to be the man. I don't care how old you is. But I like younger guys too. I don't discriminate.
They be having a stamina.
They have a strong. The young ones be.
They get that.
But see, what men have to understand too, as women, when you get into your 30s, like your sex drive is in like overtime. So all that one and go, and you need a nap, a sandwich, and all that. I mean,
I need you to net still. I need to be able. And some of them you can't even suck on. You can't even suck them and swallow it, and then it still take them 5-10 minutes.
Then it's over with. You ain't even gonna get none.
You right.
You ain't even gonna get none because they ain't got but one in them.
Yep. And that's it.
That's what I don't like. Should have had something. Pop them out. What's going on?
You got Percocet.
You need to eat.
You need to go to the gas station and get them. You need to go to the gas station and get them. What they call them? Superman?
Something. It's something.
Them goddamn.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but it's some older guys that can hold their own. But you know what? That's when it comes to like being healthy. Like that's where that comes into play. Yeah. Like if you get an older guy, you know, that's healthy and they work out, play basketball, you know, keep their stomach. They can go like that too now because I'm not going. You know, I'm not gonna get on you because I like you.
A lot of guys in our generation though, like they don't be really taking care of themselves like that.
A lot of men are lazy though.
They on all them pills. They on powder. Yeah. They don't drink water.
That's it.
Like,
don't want to eat no vegetables. Like
they don't like.
And that's last one. Pound Town or slow wine.
Pound Town.
I like a mixture. Depends. If I've been drinking, pound me down. But if it's like, you know, I don't know. I like a mixture too. It depends. Go with the music because I put the music on. Whatever Pandora play, just go with the music. You know, it just depends. Because some stuff you can't pound town me through. Like you gotta slow wine me through it. Miss, I don't like rough sex, but you want to pound town. Now
I said I like rough sex.
You said you don't like it too rough.
No, I said like when they're overly rough and they don't know what they're doing. Now it's a difference. They can be if they know how to be rough and hit them right spots, but some of them don't be hitting the right spots. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta know how to be. You gotta know how to
what you
be
doing.
rough and hit the right spot and keep me there.
Right.
Because y'all already know me. Oh, I'm a track star. Oh, you ain't gonna try to kill me. You think I'm gonna sit there? I'm fighting, baby.
But, you know what? I take that back. You can't pound with me.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's a mixture, I think.
You can't do that. Like
it's a mixture.
Yeah, you can't pound when you do it. You gotta
see, I don't do anal, so I just like the spit in the tongue.
I don't either, girl. So
girl, we already know you like what you like. It's already been established.
I don't either, girl.
It's fine.
So what you talking about?
Because I was the outcast, so the last one remember, so only one that don't do it. But I don't mind. Like I'm just not. You can
and understand when I say that. I ain't saying that I do that all the time. I don't think I walk around with a little spoon. Oh.
I was gonna ask you because
I'm not walking around with a little spoon.
I'll talk to you later. Because I tried something.
Pick up it.
Yeah. I mean, not tried nothing like sexual. I tested something.
As long as you're not doing it, that's why I will never do it. I couldn't. It's not like an all the time thing. It's like maybe a special occasion, maybe.
Yeah. But I do like pounding. I like a mixture because I feel like in the situation that we are in today, we got to be honest. You cannot come up on me pounding me down because I'm gonna die. I ain't getting none no every damn day. And I don't know if y'all don't remember from sexual education, but that thing shrinks back up.
I'm a cry bitch. It's so long.
That thing tightens back up. It shrinks back up when you don't get none. That motherfucker is not the same. So no, don't come pounding me down. I'm gonna knock you. You got to hold me because I be hurting my stuff. You got to slow wind it first, and then we once I've relaxed. I can do it. What, baby?
I don't know. Toya, did you send a request to be added?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You want us to add you, boo? Can we add?
I don't know. It's like bring them on camera. I don't know if she requested it or because it's the first time I've seen it before. Yeah.
Motivation. Ain't saying nothing.
Okay. Well, like I was saying before, we weren't even going to do, a long show. It was just here to say a few things and show. Really? It's been that long? Well, we was just here to say a few things. And
she was here to say what she had to say to who she had to say it with. And I'm pretty sure they probably didn't tune in, but they'll watch it.
Oh, one of them motherfuckers tuned in.
One of them did.
Tuned in.
The main one didn't, though. But it's cool. She just had to get off her chest. And I'm going to back her up.
I had to get it off my chest because I know I didn't give my best. But fuck y'all.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
She didn't mean it.
I didn't mean everybody. I meant the people who had something to fucking say. Fuck y'all. God damn it. I'm human. Know, I'm human.
And then I was drunk. So it didn't make things any better because I'm already blunt and then I was drunk on her ass.
And I didn't feel it. It was horrible.
Yeah.
But we gonna leave it where it said we
But I didn't start drinking till I started ready. But I only had a slight one and then I didn't drink again until I got here outside.
We're doing better this week, bitch.
We ain't perfect, we just human.
And it's a learning process, But
why do that? It's time to go. Let's get off here.
Again, we will skip next week. We will be back. Will we come back? You want to do it after dark?
You know I do.
Because that last after dark wasn't the after dark. I wasn't feeling sexy at all. So it wasn't really an
Y'all know I
dark.
love after dark. We're going to talk about how to use your esophagus. You see it? Got skills, baby. Teach y'all something. I don't understand how I'm single.
Can we do that after I use mine so I forget again? I don't want to talk about the shit that I use mine forever.
Are you gonna put your life in danger?
Bitch, I'm finna put on the mask. I cut a hole in the mask, a dick size hole in the
No, you have to make him put on the mask.
I have my mask out.
Then you ain't gotta have one on.
Oh, okay.
As long as he ain't breathing on you, make him put on a few masks.
Bring my lights on.
Cause you don't traffic people come in.
I don't know.
You think so?
I have to research this.
Damn, but he might can't get no head because he might be covered in your coat. Well, he don't even got it though.
I just want to get it.
Yeah.
Can we get off live? Bye, y'all. We got to
talking too much.